these premises, the vehicle is driven not too fast. Well, this is one of the ambulance service vehicles that operates in this hospital. The Hapa Kazi team is also in the vehicle to help and observe the process taken after the ambulance reaches to this point. Today it brings a patient who has an illness that will soon come to know. We are accompanied with some few doctors to instruct and show way to the patient into the hospital. At the entrance, we are warmly welcomed by Dr. Catherine Naliaka Nyonges Sawata, who permits the entry of our team inside the hospital. Now, in case you're wondering where we are at Texas Cancer Center TCC, the largest tertiary care public referral hospital in the country. This is a private health facility that specializes in cancer treatment as well as oncology, including chemotherapy and radiotherapy services.
We are partnering with TV, Hapa Kazi too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
We have come to see the work that is done here with the Hapa Kazi 2 on Lookup TV. We choose this room as the rest of the doctors go to different service rooms. Our patient, who is our main contact here, begins our checkups. After then,
Hi, I'm Lucy Atieno. I'm 33 years old. I'm turning 33 next month, July, on 17th.
Atino's problem began this year February. She needed to take action on this.
I used to have a specific problem. I always had recurrent UTIs and abnormal vaginal discharge, which made me so uncomfortable.
Now, uncomfortability is a state of discomfort. What did she do next?
I went to several hospitals. I consulted a lot of people, and at times I would experience pain in my pelvic region, and I was just wondering what this could be, because after consultation I was told do this, do that, been on a lot of antibiotics, and then this one particular doctor advised me to maybe go for a pap smear, and I was hesitant.
A pap smear, also called a pap test, is a procedure to test for cervical cancer in women. A pap smear involves collecting cells from your cervix, detecting cervical cancer early with a pap smear gives you a greater chance at cure. A pap smear can also detect changes in your cervical cells that suggest cancer may develop in the future. Detecting these abnormal cells early with the pap smear is your first step in halting the possible development of cervical cancer.
I didn't want to believe it, because throughout my mind I was just thinking, no, maybe it could be something else, because at the first time she suspected it could be cervicitis.
After the pathology test, the doctors showed her that the cancer had spread.
So I was done for cancer screening, and she told me that my cervix wasn't looking good and it was suspicious of cancer.
Will the suspicion come to reality after the screening from the gynecologist?
So the doctor advised me to do a biopsy test, which I did.
Which is a procedure to remove a piece of tissue or a sample of cells from your body so that it can be tested in a laboratory. Unfortunately, after waiting for 4 weeks,
and when the results came out, it was unfortunate that it showed that I had cervical cancer.
after that, Ateno was booked for surgery in April later on, and this brings her to the Texas facility.
So today I'm in Texas for radiotherapy and chemotherapy treatment.
A treatment that Dr. Amanya says is ongoing and will be fully administered at Texas Cancer Center.
Basically, we do it on a daily basis, Monday to Friday, and she has already done 2 sessions of 2 cycles of chemotherapy. So today was her 17th cycle of radiotherapy. Well, most of the time it depends with the type of the disease, but for her case, then she has around 25 sessions of radiotherapy with 5 cycles of chemotherapy. Yes, so for her she has done 3 already, 4 pending for chemotherapy, and has done 17 of the radiotherapy. So around 8 to go for the radio.
Just 8 to go for the radio. Now, the Hapa Kazi team leave it at that point and switch gears to another section, the chemotherapy center. After a short briefing, we meet our second patient. There are a couple of patients here, but our main contact patient is Marion, who is continuing with her 5th chemotherapy session.
Hi Marion.
Hi.
Salama?
Salam.
Yeah.
Marion is suffering from leukemia, a cancer of the body's blood-forming tissues, including the bone marrow and the lymphatic system.
Texas nilikuwa nimetiwa Kerugoya. Tena Kerugoya ikawa matibabu si ile nzuri. Tena wakanirifani kuja huku. Texas wamekuwa wakinitibu vizuri na wakinitreat vyema. Na pia naweza penda mtu mwenye ako na ugonjwa kama hii yangu akunje hapa na atatimbiwa. Mimi kwangu ilianzia kwa kufura miguu, kuhema, siwezi tembea mbali, kukula inakuwa shinda.
So hizo ndio baadhi ya symptoms.
Na kuumwa na kifua.
Mtu anapohisi hali hii ndipo sasa ukachukua hatua ya kuja kwenye hospitali.
Bana, kwanza nilitimbiwa kwenda chemist, kutimbiwa dispensaries. Watu hao hawako wamegundua ugonjwa ni gani. Tena nikaanza kubleed. Hiyo ndio nilichukua hatua ya kwenda General Kerugoya. Nikarazwa huko, wakaniongeza damu, tena wakanidischarge. Nikienda nyumbani hali ikakuwa mbaya tena, nikarudi Kerugoya, wakaniongeza damu tena, wakanidischarge. Sasa mwenye nirudi mara ya 3 ndio waliniongeza damu 2, but hiyo time nilikuwa na nose bleed na bleed. Saa kutoka hapo ndio nikakunja Texas. Pesa ni kali, but ukichukua hiyo hali, pesa si kumbo kuliko hali yako.
Indeed, all of them are important, lakini hali yako ya afya ni muhimu zaidi. Now, Hapa Kazi is learning a lot. The work is tiresome, but knowledge is power. Those are some of the depths patients have to undergo to save their health, and this leads us now to a conversation with the head of the entire facility that prides itself of a name. We are invited to our office. A doctor from a humble background, Nyongesa Wata, believes in hard work and effort. She says it's not easy. Listen in.
Hi, Doctor. Daktari.
Karibu.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
So, have a seat.
Thank you. Wow.
So for me, I'm the firstborn in a family of 10 children. My father, at the time I joined school, he actually left his job. I was born to teenage parents. My mom was about 13 years old and my dad was in Form 2. So I saw my parents really struggling to bring up this young family, and babies were coming every other year. My parents had young children, and being the firstborn, I had to take responsibilities up a bit more faster than the other siblings. And when I go to school, when they close school, I come home, they demand for my performance. Where's your report, Catherine? We want to see it. How have you performed? And that pushed me to be a leader. And I always excelled in my school. I was among the best students, both in primary school, secondary school, high school. I did very well. And that was my journey. And I saw my dad struggling to raise school fees, having to sell his ancestral land just for me. My siblings, really the boys, sorry, you came after me and they didn't have even learned to inherit from my parents because I consumed it on my education. But that humbled me, seeing just the struggle of my parents to educate me and being discouraged how they should not educate a girl child, that this girl, she's just going to get married and all your money will be to waste. I had to prove the society wrong, that girls can also do it. And from there, I got accepted into secondary school, Misiu Girls High School. I did well and I joined the University of Nairobi. Fortunately, I managed to get a bursary from this help loan to pay for my school fees at the University of Nairobi. When I completed, went to do internship, and for my now specialized degree as an oncologist, I got another scholarship through the WHO under the umbrella of the International Atomic Energy Agency, and they sponsored me to go to the University of Witwatersrand in South Africa to pursue my dreams. Sometimes I believe that God rewards hard work, and I put in a lot of hard work. I was fortunate enough to get a partner who was supporting me. So how we started, I saw there was a gap in the market for cancer patients. They were waiting for a very long time to access care, and from my little savings, I had mortgaged the house. We had to put it up on sale, raise some deposit, approach the bank, ask them. This is like it's a public-private, I can say maybe community service. So they saw the gap and asked me to put up a business case. So using consultants, we put up a business case, and through that business case, we approached the bank for financing. I also took a personal loan, mortgaged my house, and from there we now took up the loan to have the facility. So initially they gave us loan to buy land. We started repaying that. After some time, now they gave a loan to do the initial construction, which we did the construction, and then later clients started coming in. And from there, the rest it's been like we pay the loan, attend to clients, and that's how it has been. Now we boast of attending to cancer patients, trying to bridge the gap in cancer care, employing a lot of youths and other people just to give an opportunity for them to work at the Texas Cancer Center. So being a doctor, it involves a lot of hard work, and as a young doctor, you are allowed to dream big, and all dreams are valid. All that matters is the effort you put in to achieve your dream. Why did I choose oncology? As I was growing up, I actually thought I'll be a pediatrician. I even thought I'll be a radiologist, the doctor who reports about CT scans, MRI and everything. But I kept on changing my mind. And finally, after my internship, when I came to Nairobi, I met one of my professors who is an oncologist and told me, Catherine, try this field. And for sure, I went there and gave it a try. So sometimes it is your dream, but sometimes also listen to your seniors for guiding and counseling and just to get direction. And I don't regret the field I chose. I'm happy about it. And I just thank God for giving me that talent and an opportunity to explore what I studied in school.
A doctor from a humble background, Nyongesa believes in hard work and effort. She says it's not easy. Listen in. While Hapa Kazi is learning a lot. Remember this patient? Lucia Teno. After speaking to Dr. Manya, she's now ready for radiotherapy session. And now, we are here waiting for direction from Dr. Janet Keunga, who is a radio specialist at Texas.
So we'll be taking you through radiotherapy according to the prescription of the doctor already.
A few moments later, we head on to the radiation room, where you'll see the whole process with the help of Dr. Nyongesa and Dr. Janet. For privacy, we give her some few minutes to change. Thereafter, Hapa Kazi too is set to witness a tenuous radiation session. Some patients feel anxious and scared. Nyongesa assures it's painless.
If they're children, those ones below 3 years, most of them, then we have to sedate them because they're very scared. But all the children, we talk to them, they understand. Yeah. And also the patients sometimes are anxious, so we reassure them that the radiation is painless and you're not going to stay here.
It's painful.
Painless. Painless. Yes, it's painless and it's a short time.
Latino was already prepared for it after undergoing previous sessions.
But the first day, of course, I was so scared. The machine is so big, turning around, front and back. Yeah, but nowadays I'm just okay.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
So take the process then.
Now, Hapa Kazi too waits and listens to the knowledge from Dr. Janet Keunga, who explains the whole process.
Okay, our patient is now ready for treatment. I've already set her. So I'm going to raise the cot. These are the cot. And this is our gantry where the treatment comes from. So I'm going to raise the cot. And set the patient as per the setup by the prescription, which the doctor had already prescribed. So I'm just going to move my gantry. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here we switch off the light for the purpose of setup. The setup left to right. Got my couch. The gantry according to the setup.
So this is the gantry.
Yes.
What is its function?
It's where the treatment. This gantry, this machine uses X-ray beam. So it's where now the X-ray beam is produced. Yes.
So this is a linear accelerator. So it uses electricity to accelerate some electrons to generate X-rays for treatment. So radiation is painless. You don't smell it, and you don't even see it. Yeah, and it's just a short treatment, about 1 minute, and depending on the dose that the doctor has prescribed, it's done on daily basis, Monday to Friday.
Okay, so for the gantry, it goes 360 degrees. So I can move 90 degrees this way, I can move it to the other side, which is 270. This side. So it rotates all round. Depending on the setup, we can treat the patient from whichever angle, just in order to get where now the tumor is.
Either low or high or medium.
Yes.
The gantry just changes the location.
Yes.
360 degrees. And the bed can move all the way to place the gantry to where the tumor is. So if the disease is in the pelvis, so she's going to set up and focus on the pelvis, in the breast like that, if it's on the thighs, so it all depends.
This point where it looks like a screen comes to the position where the problem is.
Yes.
Nice.
And then there will be a light field that will show the area she's going to radiate.
So if I plot it up to this level, this is where the field is. Okay, the field is being shown from this side. If I switch off the light just the way I did the other time, that light will come on and it's my field size. This field size is according to the way it was produced from the simulation, where now the patient was prepared for this process. So we reproduce whatever was done at the simulation, CT scan room. Yes.
Thank you so much ladies and gentlemen, kwa kweli umeyasikia kutoka kwenye Dr. Nyongesa, ambapo if you've not taken your NHIF at least to assist you in the support of the radioactivity, please do so as soon as possible because you never know. How do you feel about that?
I can say Texas is a small heaven on earth.
Nice, nice.
The first place that I was supposed to get my treatment, it was so expensive. I can say Texas is very affordable, and I thank the entire team for making the treatment so affordable for us. Yes.
So my names are Dr. Catherine Nyongesa Wata, and I take this opportunity to thank Look Up TV for this space they have given me, and thank you also to the crew on Hapa Kazi too. Bye. Thank you.
Wow, service and quality. Texas is indeed a home for healthy living. Doctorate is not just work, but it's built from a heart of saving lives. She has managed to help many cancer patients who come here for treatment. Indeed, every modern equipment for treating cancer is here. Work is seen, work is done. This is Hapa Kazi too that has learned a lot from morning till now. And I believe we earn a degree in the doctorate. This is Texas Cancer Center. You can call me Dr. Sus today because I earn a degree in doctorate. Thank you so much for watching. This is Hapa Kazi 2 on Look Up TV.